Hi Explorers! Stephanie here with the Explorers Club. So today, to follow up a little bit on us learning about birds, we are going to find out what birds like to eat. And we are also going to make a bird feeder with a toilet paper roll and some wow butter. Are we ready? Let's go! All right, so depending on the type of bird, birds will eat a variety of things. Some like to eat insects, others like to eat worms or grass or different types of grain, as well as some like fruit, others like small rodents, like mice or even snakes, and some like nectar from flowers. So it all depends on the type of bird and what they like to eat. But today we're going to make a bird feeder for those who like grain. So just a note that the items that you received in your kit, the grain does contain peanuts. So just be careful if you do have any of these allergies. And the butter that you will receive, peanut butter works great as well, but you guys received wow butter, which is a soy-based peanut butter, so that one is safe for those who have allergies. All right, so also, I would also like to mention that birds can't eat chocolate. Chocolate is actually toxic for birds, as it is for our dogs and our cats. So we have to avoid giving them chocolate, as well as bread, because bread doesn't really have any nutritional benefits for birds, and if the bread is moldy, it can actually be harmful for the birds. So we have to avoid giving them these types of treats. All right, so let's get started. So now to make our bird feeder, what we need is a few rolls of toilet paper, about a cup of our grain. That'll make probably 2, almost 3, maybe even 4 of our rolls. And we need a container to put the grain in that is big enough for us to roll our grain or our toilet paper roll in. We need a butter knife to be able to scoop our peanut butter or our wow butter. About 2, maybe 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, maybe less, depending how much you feel you want to put on your roll of toilet paper. We also need some twine or some yarn to be able to tie it up in the tree. And we need scissors to cut our twine. So we're going to start by cutting our piece of twine. You need about a meter or so of twine, enough that it can hang from our branch. Okay, we're going to put that over here. And then we are going to pick up our toilet paper roll. I usually put 1 or 2 fingers, or 2 or 3 fingers inside, just so I can hold it properly. And then I scoop up my peanut butter or my wow butter, and I slather it on, or smear it onto our toilet paper roll, just like that. So the reason that we're using peanut butter is, 1, it'll help the grain stick to the toilet paper roll, and also the peanut butter is nutritious for the birds. It gives them calories and fat, and so that they can have energy. So it's also beneficial for the birds. So we make sure that we've got all of our toilet paper roll covered with the peanut butter. If it's easier for you to use your fingers than a butter knife, that works well too. Get nice and dirty. And now we're going to place it into our container. Make sure you guys can see. And we're just going to kind of squish it down a little bit, just gently, and turn like that so that it gets covered with the seed, with the grain. Do that a couple times, and then we can take our hands and lay some of the grain on top and kind of press it down a little bit once we've got 1 layer down, just to cover up all of the holes. Just like that. It's looking good. 1 more. And then some of them might fall, but that's okay, just because they're not sticked on. So then we take our piece of string and I find it's easiest if you pick up your roll and you drop the twine or your yarn inside, lay it back down, and then as you tie it, this is a trick that I found out, leave a good enough tail on each side like this, so that we have a nice triangle, and we do about 2 knots, works well, and then we are ready to hang it up in the tree. All right, let's go. All right, so now that we have our bird done, we can go ahead and hang it up in a tree or anywhere in your yard that the birds can reach it. So I found a nice branch right here, and I'm going to tie it up 2 or 3 times so that it doesn't fall. There we go. Perfect. And now we have our bird feeder ready for the birds. So have fun, explorers, with this activity. I hope that you are successful in making your bird feeders, and go ahead and send me pictures of them. I'd love to see your bird feeders, and be patient because it can take time for the birds to want to come and eat from your bird feeder so that they can find it. And we'll see you all again next time. Bye, explorers.